Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here again, and welcome back to the Rahovart Arena. And I've just noticed that a tree has been set on fire in the background, but that's not important. Anyhow, as I was going to say, I've been thinking of doing some special mob battles, and some which include the Templars from Titan's mod. And I was thinking, why not test out one of the strongest Templars versus one of the strongest non-Titan mobs. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be uh, using Rahovart again, but his opponent will be the Ghast Templar. This is going to be epic. Oh my gosh, this just has to happen. And yeah, now I made sure my settings. Let me see, just making absolutely sure. I need that. Yeah, that's essentially normal on Titans. So, just so you know. But yeah, the difficulty will be on normal, and I do have mob spawning on, so things may happen over time. Apparently, mob loot is not entirely disabled because there's a ghast here. But never mind that. So. But on the other hand, there will probably be plenty over time. So let's get this started. I have a new arena here, and it's time to light things up. So here's our first contestant, Rahovart himself. Now, I do know that the Templars are aggressive enough to attack anything that's not other faction, including Lycanized mobs, which have very special AI. So, let's let in the Ghast Templar. This is going to be okay, back. But yeah, the Ghast Templar will summon in additional minions to as undying attacks. Like at that area, attack lightning. Yeah, that's definitely other than just the fact it has fireballs. And of course, there's also the critical hit card arrows, and he's splashing with potions, in case you're wondering what those are. So those are There we go. Kind of. The thump just really comes through no matter what. Now, are there demons showing up? Come on, Rahovart. Yep, there's one. Just died. That'll happen a lot. Oh my gosh. Something. I feel like there's a percussion band down here. Well, they're playing on their Oh my gosh. That rapid speed action. Fireball flying by the way, if I get a chance to game I will get back to about what his game is. So where they've gotten them. They are already doing better than most of the kaiju from the Godzilla mod. Only one got in there to like 1,000 points down. I think that was oddly enough Mothra. Someone didn't even do that. Mothra light managed to work that out, and I still need to the volume. Sorry. And again, attack. But yeah, I had to kind of quiet them down a bit. Although, again, the thump just comes through like crazy. I even turned down master volume a bit, so what's up with the thump? Well, at least it's quieter than it was before. But you can certainly see what's going on. I mean, he's just getting attack sprayed by that Ghast Templar. I'm not sure if he's capable of blowing up his own allies or if that's Rahovart's attack. Because remember, he is, yeah, he's raining balls of fire everywhere, and they do in fact deal damage. He also has some direct attack if they run right into him. Yeah, that just illustrated my point. Looks like he just bounced off Rahovart's chest. Like he's going, nope, I'm gonna wipe you out with my pecs. So yeah. Like, you want to smash with some muscle? He's definitely the macho demon here. He's just taking some serious attacks here. Now, the thing is, they're basically doing a lot of crowd control with this, with all these blasts. So as the Ghast faction attacks, then they have the advantage of being able to actually slow down Rahovart's minions. Because normally speaking, they would they kind of eventually power him up. But in this case, they might actually be able to hold him down. But if they wander off far enough and they avoid being hit, they can still contribute energy to Rahovart's power. So there's still the threat of extreme sudden death looming over all these guys. Of course, some of them are dying faster than others, but the Templar's the one that matters, because he's the one controlling all of the other gas at this time. Now note, I am not armored. I am not armored, so I don't have the absence set on, so I am not going to be dealing proximity damage. Very, very clear that I didn't want to do that this time. I have had instances like that past dealing with Titans because I need very extreme armor. But in this case, this is a mob battle. I'm not dealing with a Titan. I'm dealing with something the size of some of the Titans. I mean, he's a demonic kaiju. He's very tall, but he's still not technically a Titan. He's a demon lord. And he's Rahovart the demon lord. Okay, so oh wow, some of them are actually contributing over there. Will they make it? Looking out at distance. Will they make it? Oh, some of them might actually be sacrificed to him. They might sacrifice themselves in a moment. Will they make it? Ooh. It looks like they're doing it. Yeah, they're actually contributing power. Oh, wow. It's amazing. They've managed to figure out that distance matters. So he has he has two energy balls right now. Those giant energy balls, if you haven't seen a Rahovart fight before, they reveal how much power he stockpiled to use special abilities. I may occasionally shove him a little bit back into the area because I don't want him to shove him through the I want you to stay within the bounds of the arena to a degree, even if you're flying over it, please. So everybody stay in the arena. I mean, this is a great arena. It's really nice. Ooh, will he make it? How did that one survive this? No, okay, he didn't survive. I was just about to say that was one lucky belf, but the answer is okay. He's down by quite a bit, very quickly actually. We have a pretty high pace going here. I think we'll relocate you back. Don't have all my shoving stuff right now. Oh, that area back. I saw them just get wiped out. The demons were there, and then they were gone. So the Belf literally had like a 2-second cameo. Meanwhile, Rahovart is taking severe damage, but it looks like even more of them have contributed over time. I just didn't catch it. So he has 3 orbs of power, and he can launch his attack at any time that he gets. I think it's 5 plus the 6th. The 6th he automatically fires, so you never see it. As soon as he gets 6 spheres of power, he launches his attack. Although usually it goes off in a somewhat random direction, so I'm not sure if he'll be able to hit them properly. He has to aim it right at them, so he could whiff. Even when he fires his ultimate attack, he could completely whiff. Oh, he used it! He used it! Oh, that's amazing. But did he hit the Templar? That's the one he really needs to hit. Wow, he actually hit the Templar. Did he? Is there any left? Well, there was one left. Okay, I'll get you back into the arena, and I think I'll see if they can continue the fight. Let's see how many Ghast Templars does it take to take down Rahovart, because this is officially ridiculous. I mean, he took down a Ghast Templar. I'm going to wait until he's been pushed kind of into the arena area again. Okay, he seems pretty centered. And then I'm going to use another Ghast Templar. I want him to fire his attack first so that he'll be charging it. That way it acts kind of like a fresh start. There he goes. Okay, so, Ghast Templar again. Round 2. Can you get him down to phase 2? Where I was testing this, one of them actually did manage to fight him good enough to get him down to phase 2. But this time, didn't last past phase 1. It's spectacular last whenever it's tested. But maybe it's because Rahovart managed to get more demons out this time, because last time he didn't even get to fire his initial. He had to go to the second phase. And that's not how things went down this time. So, how many Ghast Templars will it take to take down Rahovart? That was unexpected. Did not see him going down that quickly. I mean, before it was a very impressive fight, and really epic. I mean, you may have seen the Ghast Titan hang out with Ingerman of Doom, and the Ghast Templar actually was able to take out Batra. So, this is not a weak enemy. Like, way powerful, and still things happen. I think it's partially because they shoved him to the arena's side quicker or something. Because before, they didn't do that until later. I'm trying to see what their mistake that they just made was. While he was centered, they seemed to have gotten more of him, but this time, not so much. Okay, that attack being done more frequently probably helped him out last time, because that is actually not normal lightning. It has a bit more of an area splash than normal. Oh, he's down to phase 2. He's down to phase 2. This is amazing. So he's below 3,000 HP by just a little bit, and he is in phase 2. So he will start summoning behemoths. You may not necessarily see him. He could in fact be summoning them off the side, which is a good strategy by Rahovart. Last time he didn't entirely do that. Now his demon summons are kind of centered on him. Again, they pushed him to the side this time faster. They did try to recenter him, but it seems that this strategy backfires for them, because whenever they push him to the side, it allows him to get his demons out of the arena, where they can still contribute power, and they're completely unseen by them, or at least at an awfully difficult angle for them to hit. I'm going to try to recenter him, though, because it's kind of more appropriate, because normally speaking, he would be standing in the center of the arena and pretty much stay there. The fact that he's pushable and or able to be vulnerable to knockback at all amazes me. I mean, look at the size of this guy. He is, in fact, taller than Mobzilla. And, for that matter, birding Godzilla. So, he is enormous. How does he have knockback capability at all? How can he be pushed? I mean, right now it's like an ant trying to judo throw a human. It's just so ridiculous that I can do this at all. And they are hitting him with everything they got, and this is like the military assault of Godzilla in the Godzilla movies. With all their firepower, they barely get anything done. They are at least irritating him. So it's more like the initial monsters on Pacific Rim. Supposedly they were taken out by the military, but it just took a lot of military a long time. So it's like, yeah, this is them trying to wear down a kaiju from Pacific Rim, only it's a Ghast Templar and his groupies. They're just part of the faction. They're trying to serve their master, the Ghast Titan, by trying to take care of enemies preemptively. Unfortunately, he's obviously a bit friskier in terms of power than they anticipated. Okay. Perfect. Now, during this time, it should be noted that the Ghast Templar has been taking some damage here and there, but often will get regenerated because occasionally he will spawn in a Ghast Priest. Actually, in this case, this is one of the times I do this. I owe myself I owe myself rain later at some point. So I owe myself rain. There's plenty of lightning already around here due to the Templar, because he's the one emanating that lightning attack. There is no Titan involved, but his servant is able to use lightning as well. So yeah, this is just ridiculous. I I can certainly say that the Ghast Templar is flying much higher than he did the first time. That may have something to do with this. So maybe it's the arc of his fire is going past the demons, and therefore giving them more of a chance to not be hit and contribute energy. Because right now there's a pair of behemoths over here, and they're powering up for their sacrifice. In fact, they're just kind of standing strong like, hey, forget about me. I'm technically part of this fight too, you know. So this should also include more minion versus minion action here. And it seems to be including that here and there. So yeah. He's powering up again. In fact, if he gets one more orb, he'll start using his attack. Now, I'm not sure if he'll go up far enough to take out the Ghast Templar. Again, during testing, he acted a little bit differently. Like, he'd go closer to Rahovart's lower hit points. This is pretty good so far. And it seems to be compounded. These chain attacks are definitely wearing him down. They're definitely wearing him down. Oh, the arrows. Oh, that loyalist has just about got one shot. By the way, I think these fire orbs can sometimes deal damage to an enemy if they're just right. But it has to be like perfect. And Ghasts already have a bit of a weird hitbox, so it makes it a weird match to see it happen. So it's not just his proximity and his fireballs he's throwing everywhere. These things can also just cream them if they happen to be at the right altitude. Oh, here it comes. This is the same attack you will face whenever it's time for phase 2. However, I think the Ghast... Yes, the Ghast Templar has made a remarkable move this time. He seems to have learned from previous defeats that happened during testing before. He's flying higher. Nope, he still got trimmed. He's gone. He's gone. Now, did Rahovart hop up or did he go down? I'm in a flaming wall of doom. Literally, this was inspired by Doom. Just saying again, Lycanite's inspiration too. This has gotten laggier than I last remembered, but this is 1.7.10, so stuff happens. Oh, they're still trying. They're trying to be a try-hard ninja. Are you gonna make it for very long after this? Because it doesn't look like it. Rahovart is about to finish them off completely. I won't spawn in another until the last ones were destroyed. Because I am curious how many Ghast Templars does it take to take down Rahovart? Because so far, 2 of them have tried and failed. Oh, this one's about gone. I hear him going for it. He's out. So, that takes care of that. He has no power balls right now, so let's try a third. So, Ghast faction versus Rahovart. Will you be able to do enough damage this time to take him down from this stage? Because he is at stage 2, and he has about... He's close to 2,500 HP. So he's about half down. That's how he's flying before whenever I was doing tests. That's how he was doing it. He was flying close to Rahovart's midsection and firing up and down from there. So he's kind of turreting in a nice location to hit all of Rahovart's hitbox. But in the last round, he seems to have been flying up above him for some reason, which helped out quite a bit until he gets just far enough down to get blasted. But this is officially won. Oh, Rahovart is again getting pushed upward onto the arena, and I have to push him back towards the center. Excuse me. That proximity thing is interesting. The closer you are, whenever an arcading arrow hits a really big target, the more of a sound it makes. But nice little effect there. And they're trying to juggle Rahovart. They're trying to juggle him around, but it's not necessarily going to be easy. It is kind of helping them chisel away at his enormous HP. I mean, he's got 5,000. It says it right there on the damage indicators. Is what it's actually. I found out recently he has a special... Whoa! He's going for it again. Absolute wipeout. Oh boy. What was the Ghast Templar in that blast? That is the question. Can I see any other gas? I was just trying to get him back to the center, and poof, that was it. The third Templar is down. Oh my gosh. How many Templars are going to fall to the mighty Rahovart today? This is unprecedented. Just wow. Okay. He's still on phase 2, and he's still just about half down. Okay, let's do this again. Because remember, if you actually were to have a Ghast Titan fight, remember that they probably would have more than one Templar with them. So it is valid. How much of his army is required to deal with this Demon Lord? Because here we have Rahovart. He is the Demon King. And goes up against the Ghast Titans faction. And they are the ones who wish to obliterate the world while hanging back and just spewing explosive fireballs. Although, admittedly, some of them do have some ultimate attacks right here. But will they be able to take out the demons down here, which are also important? Again, they're the ones giving them energy. And here in Phase 2, it is not the Belfs that need to be sacrificed, but the Behemoths, and they have a bit more HP. So they last a bit longer if they get hit with damage from various sources. So that means it's a little less likely they'll get taken out. Now, you can also note the demons do wander around, and this one, because he feels safe, is just waiting right there to launch his sacrifice. And there he goes. And here we're back to the bombardment. We're back up to 4 orbs. Yes, 4 orbs. And this time, the Ghast Templar is way over his head. What's he shooting at? That's not the right angle. Rahovart's over here, silly. I don't think he gets the concept of who his opponent is. Don't make me go up there and smash you. I can call this one invalidated because you're trying to leave the area and fight a different opponent. Okay, now they're just having a party. I don't think they're getting this very well. Okay. Unless that was a rendered thing and they actually just got fried. I can kind of see that happen. I'm just gonna push you over this way. You at least a little bit more centered. It's amazing I can do this while he's using a special attack. I mean, seriously. This rotating wall move is just a massive sweep. It doesn't have the range of the wave. It doesn't have the constant usage of the barrier, so it has different tactics for manifesting his powers. So his fiendish energy has all sorts of ways of happening. Maybe they did get the Ghast Templar. Because they're having a party, but at the same time, the Templar is no longer firing downwards, so he couldn't have dipped down. It must have been a visual thing that he was that far up. So are these actually those? Are there actually 2 loyalists down here? Because there's one that's gone. Is there another down here? Maybe I won't just clear out those last 2. Maybe I'll just reposition them and start over. Because that one loyalist isn't going to make much of a difference. They keep getting obliterated. Like, totally one shot. And sometimes even by their own Templar, I think. I mean, but usually not. Usually that's not how it works. Usually usually the faction members avoid hurting each other. But remember that they are dealing area of effect attacks, so that might make that a little bit different. Or at least I think so. Again, I'll wait till Rahovart fires off his attack, because he's clearly building power. And a lot of it. Should go a lot easier this round. I'm just wondering, can they take down Rahovart? Because I've already used up 4 Templars. 4 Templars! Seriously. They were the same... I mean, they had the same power... They took out other kaiju. They took out Batra. So, their power is ridiculous as is. And he has just totally poofed 4 of them so far. I'm just curious, is there any number of Ghast Templars that can take him down? Because I might eventually let that slide. Because he's still a little bit less than halfway down. So they're not really pinning him very much past this stage compared with how I thought they would. Is he moseying over towards the edge of the ring? Maybe I should just interpose something here. Oh, this giant hitbox. Come on, let me push him that way. Please push him that way. Rahovart's over here. You push him that way. You're in the right spot, just push him in the right direction. He's over here. There we go. I knew that was him engaging. You know what's really weird? This whole time, I've occasionally seen a priest, only a loyalist, I've seen the Templars, but where are the zealots? I don't think I've seen a zealot so far. I mean, that one just disappeared, whichever it was. But either way, you could certainly tell their favorite teams apart. Okay, he's definitely taking some more damage. Yeah, as I was gonna say before, one thing I found out that he can do that's similar to Titans is if you have to, for any reason, you reload the chunks, he will regenerate all the way back up instantly, even if other things don't. So he has been known to do that trick too. Just saying. So it's a good thing they're not pushing me very far, and he's not either, because if I get knocked out of this chunk, he is going to just completely heal himself. Additionally, I think he has a non-combat region, where he just generates his full health if he's been out of combat for some time. So, be sure to keep him busy, or things go terribly wrong. Are those cinders? They were cinders. Okay. Well, they're making progress. They're making progress. Where's the Templar? Where'd you go? There you are. I knew you were around there somewhere. Sometimes they hit him in a way that just doesn't seem to do that much, and sometimes they really do. Don't think it's just his hitbox. Where are you? Where'd you go? Okay, there you are. He has 3 power orbs. He's halfway there. Can you keep him down? They're making progress in a way that seems to not be increasing his power. Of course, he will periodically summon in more, so he's now, for the first time in this particular fight, less than 2,000 HP. Yes, and out of 5,000, that's serious progress. Of course, this is the 5th Templar I've summoned. I was originally just thinking of calling this Rahovart versus Ghast Templar, but I think I'm going to have to rename this. Ooh, obliterated. Ouch. It's now officially going to be versus Ghast Templar army, or Ghast Templar faction, or just Ghast faction. Oh my gosh, he's just been obliterated. Oh, so that was number 5. That was clearly at number 5. I gotta push you a little bit that way, and try to get around to interpose here, because if his hitbox is in the area, it'll be hard to put it down a spawn egg. So in case you're wondering, it's partially one of the reasons why I do that. Partially just to get him out of the side. Okay, can you do what? Oh, you led with lightning. Nice. I certainly cleared out the demonic riffraff. some regen, so I'm not sure if that was Priest giving them, or if he actually used some combat regen of his own. This is just huge. Yep. The amount of projectiles that have flown today is greatly exceeded that which has been used in many wars since. Like, period. Seriously, the amount of firepower that these guys have is ridiculous, especially him. The Ghast Templar is just going nuts. But at the same time, obviously several have failed, so unfortunately, he's not always enough. So hence why I'm using an army of these guys. I'm pretty sure this is number 6. I'm gonna have to review that. It's like, which number am I on? I'm gonna have to give the final count later, I just know that. What are you down to? Because you've been taking some good damage. Okay. The progress is almost there. Almost-ish, kind of. We're working on it. Barely hitting that guy at the very front there. After dealing more damage than that. There you go. I was gonna say, if you're gonna stop him from powering up, you're gonna have to do much better at taking out the minions there. I mean, look at this guy over here. He's just like, I'm just hanging. You know what that means? When I go poof, my overlord here gets powered up. And over here, the Ghasts are like, hey, we have the highest ranking member of our faction other than himself, so this guy's one step below a divinity. So, yeah. And he's taken on a lot of the action. And there's another big set of chains of fireballs. And more. Oh, I think he actually targeted that one. I think he knows what's going on now. It's like, you know, I think I've learned from my predecessor's mistakes. I'm letting this guy power up, so I'm taking out his minions. Because apparently they're a bit more important than the average minion. As for his own, they've been contributing too, of course. Not sure just by how much, but they have been trying. At least they make a nice distraction. Or maybe a shield before something hits him. The majestic air-swimming gas. Oh, and burning blazes from the lower planes that he uses with the baseball. Okay, he just whiffed that one. That is like the luckiest loyalist ever. Oh, then there's that guy over there, but he's been partying all night, all day. I think he came up with the right idea. He's like, you know, I'm not gonna be involved anymore. I'm just gonna hang out. So he's like, you guys can do all the fighting you want. I'm out of here. I'm out of here, bro. Okay, let me see. It's hard to see with the flames in my face. Just trying to see if I can push him more to the middle again. There we go. That's useful. Are you number 7? I think I'm on number 7. Oh, good move, good move. Take out the minions. There's some over here. There's some over here. Come on. You can make progress. You can do it. Or can you? Well, that was progress, and that took out some. Does he have any... Nope. They managed to take him out before he was able to power up at all. Oh my god. Okay, that was heavy. That was heavy. And they took out several of his summoned minions at once. So they definitely know now not to let this guy charge up. Because that would be a very bad idea. After all, how many Ghasts have been lost so far? Their brethren have been obliterated by this demon. So if they're trying to fight for the title of who rules the Nether, so far Rahovart has been still proving himself very well just between himself and the Ghast faction. It's not to say that the Nether Titans wouldn't take him out very quickly, but they're certainly having an interesting time. Gosh, they've kept up so much firepower, yet he's still standing. Oh, occasionally he walks a little bit, but I think he's mainly just keeping balance. So like, hey, I have to hold my composure. I have to look completely regal in front of the demons or nether creatures. Therefore, I must always be as upright as possible. Meanwhile, they're just like, why won't you die? Oh yeah, how many times have you heard that in the movies? Why won't you die? He's going, eh. How's it hanging? Oh, because I'm the Demon King. You want my autograph or something? And they're like, no! Okay. Oh, wait. We have an intruder. I'll be able to look up at it back in time. Just barely. That was an accuracy. Just caught it for sure. Okay. Demon lightning attack again. Seems to make good progress. Not sure if I have much. I have to watch carefully. Explosives. They barely tickle them. Oh, there we go. Okay. I wouldn't necessarily say it's great progress, but it's progress. And at least they're dealing them 16 or so damage at a time. Okay, are you flying here on purpose, or are they giving you a lift? I know you have a pretty heavy ability to step up with yourself, so I don't know if you just decided that you want to relocate yourself to the roof again, or what, because he does that too, Trying to keep it inside the arena as much as possible. But he is not going down any appreciable. When I get to my 10th Ghast Templar, that's when I'm officially just saying, there's just like pretty much no way that's gonna happen without actual Titan involved. Oh, wow. But yeah, you can see how he can take damage up here and down here sometimes. There's the damage indicators, but also note that's a little hard to observe overall because of his sheer size. It's hard to get all those things. Massive hitbox has caused a few interesting things in the past. Meanwhile, they are still just chugging away. You've taken some damage, I can see. Okay, that was probably combat movement, because actually she's around there for a while. They're the ones in the purple robe, so you know some. Okay, and they're taking out some other interlopers. Okay, so it seems that the loyalists have assigned themselves to crowd control, and mainly against intruders into the fight that don't belong between the two opposing armies. So if it's not a demon or a ghast, the loyalists are probably sticking. Oh my goodness sakes. Will you change phase again, please? I'd like to see you at least get down to phase 3 by these ghasts. It would be kind of nice. Again, it's amazing how much that's the mob that took out Fafra, and he's just standing there and taking it. He's like, I'm good. Hey, you want to bathe me in fireballs? Oh yeah, that seems like a nice thing to do. I could use a good sauna. It's like the arrows might be a little prickly, but I've done the bed of nails things in India. Potions? Oh, okay. I've whacked a few witches myself. I've gotten a little used to it, so yeah, I'm resistant. So let's see if you could try that out. So he's like, man, everything. He's like, okay, I've been there, done that. Now the lightning, he's probably going, okay, this is a little bit unnatural to me because I'm from the Nether and I don't see this kind of weather-related excuse me, lips. I don't normally see this weather-related phenomenon. Like to put it. So what is lightning? Everything else is like lightning is like what? Like this is new. Up, firing it up again. Okay, everybody. Time for a total wipeout. This is so laggy around here. Did that... Oh! That wasn't a spinning wall. That was the barrier, and if you take out the right demons, you can take down a piece of the barrier. And he is going to charge up on his own now. He's finally on phase 3. At this moment, it's all out. He will summon more demons, but he's not as vigorous as he normally is with it, admittedly, because normally I see a lot more. That's more like it. Have they deactivated the wall? Did that attack? I saw a lot of demons go down, but was it enough? Or will he just maintain it for a while? Oh no, they might just take it out this time. 7th or 8th, I think 8th. Is this my 8th? Again, I'm gonna have to review this to figure out how many Templar I've been using, because this has been a little ridiculous. But once I got him down to this phase, it seems very unlikely that his special attacks will sink in. Because when he uses the barrier version, it's kind of at a random angle, and they have to kind of collide with it. And they haven't done that yet. He needs to take out the Templar. Otherwise, they will keep summoning waves. Just like he is. Again, this is opposing armies. The army of demons versus the army of gas. He'll really be able to line up an attack in time to save himself. Not looking like it. Okay. I think this is about to finally come to a conclusion. Ooh, did he roast him? Oh. He's taking some damage, but I don't think it's from the barrier. Oh, it disappeared. So they must have taken it. Holy moly. This has been so epic. I mean, this is definitely the biggest mob battle I've done in quite some time. I'm very proud of both sides, seriously. This has been awesome. This is a good time. I really needed this. I needed to have a bit of just chaotic, explosive combat after a few things, so yeah. Okay, here we go with the barrier again. Gotta line that way, but where's the Templar? Can that even possibly connect? Nope. Way above your head. Not feel not coming down. He's going, I've seen this trick before. It's like, I am not doing this. Where's the nether souls? Usually I see them flying around here around this time. Usually they happen around stage 3. There's definitely some interesting mob spawning issues that I've been seeing. Oh, there they are. There you go. No, they just got poofed real fast, that was all. Okay. Making progress here. You've taken some damage too, apparently. And apparently you haven't had time to defend, so you're clearly getting hit up there. And he has barely over 500 HP to go, so he's very close to 10% in terms of overall health. That means close to 90% of his health has been taken down by the Templar and his crew. So this strike team has been doing fairly well against him this time. But again, I think that's because Stage 3 has such an awkward attack. Sure, this would be very dangerous whenever you're trying to maneuver around him normally, trying to fight Rahovart, because you'd have to worry about that barrier and try to take out some demons to stop it so that you can get past if he was trying to outmaneuver others. But against them, oh wow, that was smart. Again, the rotating fireballs do seem to deal some direct damage sometimes, if they get hit right. Again, they seem to have a weird hitbox of their own, and so do Ghast, and that makes it a little weird. But again, the awkwardness of how it's just on some random angle for a while until taken down means that it's not as likely to hit as the rotating double wall or the big wave. The big wave expands outwards and goes for a tremendous distance. It also has a bit of upward spread too. The rotating wall sweeps the entire area around him very efficiently. It's very difficult to dodge if that thing gets powered up. But the barrier, it just kind of hangs, literally. It just hangs off of him like a big flag. You know? It's just like hey, it's like um, our flag is pure energy. What's yours? It's like we have the symbol of our master on the side of our hoodies. Well, in this case, this is more like a onesie, so you know, it's all good. But hey, we got his face here. Have we seen your face on anything, Mr. Rahovart? No. So, sorry about that. It's like, well, I got his face in my bestiary to be perfectly fair, I guess. But till then, we'll see. Oh my gosh, he's nearly down. Okay, just making sure of something. Note that most of these don't normally drop loot whenever they die anyhow. It's just part of how the fight goes, so that game rule wouldn't necessarily affect things normally. This is like special because it comes from the mobs come from a boss. There's so many of them spawned in that it really overwrite things. But some other things still get dropped, namely experience. So if you're fighting his army of demons, you will get lots of experience, and not just but from the army too. And again, there are some things that will be dropped. Either that, or it's because of all the fire going around that you're not seeing many items laying around because they can get vaporized. Nothing protecting them. Oh, they just hung there for a second. And now they've reactivated. He's definitely going more for the arrows. Nope. He switched back to explosive fireballs. This has been one of the longest running barriers that he's put up for a while. So yeah, that one's hanging out there. But will they get far enough down to actually strike it? I don't think so, because he's running very low. He's way less than 10% right now. In fact, right now he's like less than 5% of his health. He's less than 250. He's got like 5,000. So yeah. Of course, he keeps putting up barriers, and they don't do anything about it. Eventually, one might be in the right spot, but he has very little time left. Can he pull out a win after he's had so many Templars thrown at him this time? Oh, he lost his barrier. Well, that makes things a little less likely. Looks like the Templar is finally going to make his claim. Putting on some hits. But he's also powering up again, and his demon army is definitely trying to distract them if they can. I don't know if they can see him from up there. It's a bit high. Hello, Ghast? Can you even see the demon army on the ground? Where'd you go, Ghast? Did you finally hit the wall? Because this barrier is very toasty. I'm not hearing you. You were very close to victory. Very, very close. Where'd you go? I think they're toast. Because, yeah, I think they're toast. I think some of them decided to dip down and, poof. He even has 2 barriers now. Can I even finish him off with just one more Ghast Templar? Just one more. Just one more. Can you deal him enough damage to finish him off after all is done? Very, very close. Oh, I want to be here when it happens. I want to see if I can grab the loot. I have stuff ready. Oh, did I get it? Did I get the loot from the mob versus mob action here? It's only one way to know. Here's the factor. Yes, so you can tell he drops demonic soul stones and a lot of doomfire charges and more stuff. Some of the stuff was from other enemies that showed up, so never mind. So in case you're wondering about Rahovart's loot, he has some worthy stuff, especially if you know what those are for. Now, it seems the Ghasts are having a bit of a victory party. They're aggregating over here with their leader. Seems to be very proud. He's cheering them on, but he may not realize the fact that he was only up against Rahovart's desperate moments. But still, we will know the truth of what came before and how many Ghasts, and for that matter, Ghast Templars, had to give their lives in the mighty war against Rahovart. Sorry, guys, but I just can't have you buzzing around here for much longer. Although this is a nice school you've got going here. I mean, it's because they kind of air swim. Would a group of Ghast be a school like fish? It's an interesting question. Oh well. Sorry, everybody. That took care of that. Okay, I'll just be doing a little sweeping. Is there any more? Whoa! Need to make sure you're all gone. Just in case I would decide to do another fight around here. You never know. I might do that in this world again and see what happens. But you can see how loot accumulates. Wait, there you go. Okay, so I did catch his loot, and it took a lot of them to beat him. No one Ghast Templar was able to do it. It was a team effort, a lot more than I originally thought it was going to be. So yeah, I think with this I'll be heading off. Although I gotta admit, I'm proud of both sides. It was a pretty kickin' fight. So that was pretty awesome. So I'll put things back into easy mode, which is where I've been kind of leaving them, and I'll probably have to reset a few things otherwise later. But for now, this is Glitch Reaper, and I had a great time with this mob battle. And I hope to have many more in the future over time whenever I can get one set up for various reasons. And I think this one was particularly cool. I originally tested it out and it did not go that way. We did not have to go through as many Ghast Templars. So apparently Rahovart was very mad about that. And but now we've shown that he's certainly still quite powerful. But if you throw enough Templars at him, he might finally go down. Finally. Seriously, that took longer than expected. Anyhow, this is Glitch Reaper, and I'll be signing off for now. But in the future, you may be seeing more mob battles around here. So, nice to hear from you again later. And bye for now, everybody.